First thing that comes to mind is the taste. A nice cup of coffee first thing in the morning to start your day. Who doesn't love that? My husband travels for a living. That's Conrad. That's where we get Conrad's Coffee Company. That's my husband's name. We were a one-income family. I was a stay-at-home mom with 4 children, 4 sons. And he would want to bring me something back from the different places that he went around the world. And I can remember being sort of fatigued one day, and I jokingly said, "Coffee, just bring me coffee." And so that's one of the ways it got started. He would bring back coffee, and he would bring back a lot of it sometimes. And he would take it to work and share it at work. And then people started talking about Conrad's coffee. And that's where we got the name, how people would refer to the coffee that he brought back. And then he got very tired of traveling and being away from us and decided to take a sabbatical and start a coffee house in town, the town where we lived, in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. And that's pretty much how it got started. Did we have to understand how to put together a business plan and how to lease a building and build out the coffee house on the inside? But we also had to learn how to roast coffee. We had to learn how to be baristas and run an espresso machine. We had to be educated on how to properly grind and brew coffee. A lot of times we'd get done with a shift, close up the shop, and we all like to trail run up here in the mountains, so we'd go for a run. But it was really a lot of fun working all together. But yes, it did have challenges. Sometimes we wouldn't agree on something, but of course we always would defer to Conrad because it is his coffee company.
Personally, we're in the mountains. It gets cold. Everybody loves a nice warm cup of coffee, and we live in a very small town, so community is a big aspect, especially in the time that we live in right now. All the local businesses have really come together and are working very well to push the whole support local aspect of our community. So we really like to support local. And
me being a mom, I try to put myself in the shoes of the women that work in the coffee industry around the bushes. They also have children with them. Many times the children are also helping pick, or whether it's pick the cherries or pick through whatever's been washed and drying. So I wanted to make sure that we really try to support the fair trade, or anything that was grown organically, just to make sure that the workers weren't subjected to too many chemicals unnecessarily. It really, even though it can be a little higher in price, it's really worth it all around.
Actually, throughout this entire pandemic, we've actually sponsored and we've donated hundreds of bags to care boxes that have gone out throughout our community to support people who have lost their jobs or been laid off. And we support a ton of other places that like to give back to the community, be it coffee shops that have donation policies, or coffee shops that help give back to different other places or industries. We really encourage partnership with the community and other businesses in the community.
It's a constant, almost 7 days a week project. Keeping in mind that right now we went from having 2 coffee houses in town to just doing wholesale and internet sales. But it's a constant, almost 7 days a week we work. Just making sure that the coffee's roasted fresh, that it's delivered quickly, that it's mailed off quickly, making sure that everybody gets their, coffee within 48 hours of roasting. Hi, I'm Jody Poe, CFO of Conrad's Coffee Company.
Hi, I'm Tristan Lennert, Head of Media for Conrad's Coffee Company, and this is Roasters Spotlight.